Philadelphia. MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. At the plate, Francisco Lindor. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Off the afternoon for Cleveland.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Francisco.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. One and one. Indian shortstop behind 1-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2. Popped him up. Hoskins over to his left. He's got it one away. So coming to the plate, number 35. He stands in for the first time in this one. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one. Showing bunt there, but he pulls back, and it's 1-1.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Batting third. The third
first pitch of the at-bat. Fastball well outside. Just getting started here in Philly. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two balls and a strike to count. Hard on the ground towards short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Here's Carlos Santana now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. The set. And the 1-2. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. And the throw to first ends the inning. Stepping in, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies.
Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Past history with Mike Clevenger. He's 1 for 3. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Live, but speared on a hop. And there's one down now. So stepping in, Bryce Harper.
The right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
The first baseman.
First offering on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Clevenger who sometimes gets called Sunshine. He was a fourth-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. Backhanded. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now batting, JT Realmuto. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Line toward right center. And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Pops this one up. Ramirez has a play, and the inning is over. In now for Cleveland, Jordan Luplow. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The left fielder, number 8. Jordan.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home is taken below the zone for a ball. Line towards center field. And he will reach down to get it, as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first out.
The catcher, number 55.
First offering on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire.
Hot shot to first base, and a great play to end. Now to the plate, Maikel Franco. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The next 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Kipnis to Santana to get the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the pitcher, Drew Smiley. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
1-2, here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the. Now in the box, Jason Kipnis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Second baseman, Jason.
And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. Hits a ball and no strikes. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And that's over 3-1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to him, maybe, against the pitcher.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jason Kipnis goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Mike Clevenger is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
To 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Now
Striding in once again, number 35. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Hernandez fields it cleanly. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. In there, no balls and a strike. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The first base.
So now Carlos Santana, 0 for 1 here in the early going. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Segura fields it cleanly. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the sub. And in steps Scott Kingery as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Scott Kingery.
First pitch on its way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
This one's down to third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So striding forward now, Gene Segura. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he takes ball 1. Kingery on at first, nobody out. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And that misses. 2-1. Philly shortstop in front of the count, 3-1. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. Number 35 is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. Into the box now, Reese Hoskins. And they're runners at the corners now. Runners are at the corners with one man out. A swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Reese Hoskins becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And he will get there to make the running. Stepping into the box, Jordan Luplow. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 8, Jordan.
Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jordan Luplow goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Cut fastball, and it's by him, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Harper looks up. Gone! And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Tyler Naquin
pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Harper. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So 2 gone now for the Tribe here in the fourth. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. Grounded up the first. Oh, and it's off the first base bag. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And he missed the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double. So striding in, Maikel Franco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here it comes. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely. At the plate, Nick Williams. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Line drive to left. Luplow is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Drew Smiley. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. Number 35 is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Into the box now, the Indians pitcher, Mike Clevenger.
The pitcher, number 52, Mike Clevenger.
Greg Allen will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 1, Greg Allen.
Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2-1.
2-1.
Now the 2-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far.
Nope.
A little bit outside, 2-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Number 35.
Hector Neris is on his way to the mound, and this is a rather curious move to bring on the closer in just the 5th inning.
Hector Neris.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Lindor stands at first with 1 out. Here comes the 0-1. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Neris, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Harper is there, and he makes the catch for the out. On to first, and they get the double play. Tyler Olson, a southpaw, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Leading off
Here's the pitch.
Phillies.
Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. He's right there. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder, and he makes the catch for the second out. And now Bryce Harper 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First offering on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Olsen has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And he misses 2-1. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. It was a walk in his last trip. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting, the first base.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. From the stretch. Low for ball 1.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter.
Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Full count, 3-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The left fielder,
striding into the box, Jordan Luplow. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Mike Freeman will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Adam Morgan comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Too high, 1-0. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Now the double steal is on here. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in and looking for more, Roberto Perez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Mike Morin is going to have his work cut out for him. Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now
digging in, Tyler Naquin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Jose Alvarez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Alvarez, the former Angel, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Count even at 2-2. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Franco is there, and he puts this. Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Here comes the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Fouled away. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, JT Realmuto. And he lays off there, 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. So digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Digging in once again, Jason Kipnis. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Second baseman.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Kingery is right there, 1 down. Kevin Plawecki will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for Cleveland, number 27, Kevin.
Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, he's 1 for 5. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Outside, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Kingery moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is. Oliver Perez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Naquin is there to put it away for out number 1. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Williams hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Your
Sean
attention,
Rodriguez
please.
will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying
Number
run.
13, Sean Rodriguez.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. The matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. He's 1 for 4. Skied into very shallow right. Naquin is there, makes the catch in the side. Nick Pivetta has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch on its way. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Now the pitch. 1-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Third baseman, Jose.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Real Muto finds it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on.
Now that's the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Ramirez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Williams is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Digging in now, Mike Freeman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter.
And they get him trying to swipe. Simber is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 90.
Ready for another shot now. Scott Kingery. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Center fielder on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second. He's on his way to third. And they're not going to get him at third. He's in there with nobody out.
The batter, number 2.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit as that'll score the runner from third and tie our ball game at 2 apiece. Ready now, Bryce Harper, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Nick Wickman is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation.
Number 62, Nick.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Misses. Ball 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jake.
Catcher,
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Cesar Hernandez.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Freeman ranging back, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead. And the next batter will be Mike Freeman, and his guys need him to get things.
The left fielder, Mike Freeman.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Nope.
And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
The catcher, number 55.
Now here's the pitch. In there, 0-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Striding in for the Indians, Tyler Naquin is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He pulls this one into right. Harper back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Jason Kipnis. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kingery is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Up next will be Nick Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ball game! Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the
Getting set for baseball under the lights just outside of Atlanta at SunTrust Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Stepping in, Gene Segura, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Philadelphia, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball one as we are underway tonight from SunTrust Park. Fouled off. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. This is popped up. Freeman is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Into the box now, Bryce Harper. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
One strike.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Soroka has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
And he lays off here, ball four, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away. So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Acuna is there now, and he has it, two gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. JT Realmuto went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Markakis. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder,
high in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. His lifetime line against Velasquez. 2 hits in 7 tries. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Velasquez playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And he fouls this one off. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Struck him out. Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ozzie.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike two. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting third.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. High in the air out towards shallow right. And Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Lifted into center field. Acuna giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now the plate,
The third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Popped up. Freeman in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning. Up next will be Nick Williams. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Settling in now, Josh Donaldson. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
Third baseman.
Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Stepping up now, Nick Markakis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch is popped up, and no, they can't get there. Fastball laid off well below the knees. A ball and 2 strikes now.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Vince Velasquez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
You froze him on the fastball there. Vince Velasquez goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. And the Phillies are into the hit column. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Third inning, no score to this point. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Stepping up to the plate, Brian McCann, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. First pitch on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. And it's fouled away. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Harper is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Here's Bryce Harper now as we begin the top of the 4th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Harper swings and hits it very well to right. Gone to lead off the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. A ball and no strikes. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses for ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Acuna. He's there to track it down, and that'll end. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Sharp ground ball to third, and that's the first hit in this one for the Braves. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled off. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire.
Outside.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Standing in, Freddie Freeman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. 2 gone now in the Braves' half of the 4th. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Pulled toward right center field. Kingery on the move, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And so next to the plate for the Phils, Michael Franco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Swanson retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Nick Williams. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Behind 0-2 now. Lifted the other way to left center. Inciarte on the run. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Williams, the runner at second with 1 away. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The center fielder, number 4.
Into the box. Number 71 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 71.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate.
Now playing left field.
Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-0. Hit high and deep to left field. Ranging back is Inciarte to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Ball 1.
No, that's it.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he popped him up. Swanson waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. In now, Dan Albie Swanson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Kingery has a play. Makes the play, one away. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he fouls this one off.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2.
The left fielder.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. And he gets ahead 0-1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Matt Joyce will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Joyce, a former member of the Oakland A's. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And he struck him out. Sean Newcomb takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Braves.
And now Bryce Harper will lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Number 17.
1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2. Popped up. Albies is there. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. JT Realmuto in his career against this pitcher. He's really struggled. 1 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He singled his last time up. Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez from the outfield grass. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now back
at the plate, Ozzie Albies. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
1 out, nobody on. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. And it's fouled away. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. Freeman playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And that's in there, base hit. So the 2-out hit extends things for Josh Donaldson next. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. At the plate, Maikel Franco. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's 0 for 4. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get fouled. Fouled off.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
The left fielder, number 5.
First delivery to him on the way. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. The tag, and he is out. On to Freeman, a double play. So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. Towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Williams is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Brian McCann. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Runners on first with 1 down.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kingery is there, 2 gone. Striding in, Ender Inciarte. He tripled last time up.
Ender Inciarte.
Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Williams. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And in steps Scott Kingery. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Number 4.
This is a foul ball.
Kingery.
Behind 0-2 now. It's 1-2. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he's back into second here safely. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Gene Segura. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Kingery leads off second with nobody out. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Acuna comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The right fielder, number 3.
First delivery to him on the way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Weakly hit to third. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
The first baseman, number 17.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Rounded down the third baseline. Fouled away. Another one sent foul. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Over to Albies. Relay to Freddie. Double play. Tyler Flowers will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Mike Morin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Mike Morin.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. On the ground up the middle. Segura has it. And a glove flip for 1. On to first. And that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Now back, second baseman.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in as the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy.
A swing and a miss. That retires the A.J. Minter enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Bounce it to the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Cesar Hernandez in his career versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. A 1 pitch on its way, and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, he sends it out of play. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Markakis coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So coming to the plate, Michael Franco. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 0-2 home. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Freeman shading to his right, and that retires the side. So stepping in, Freddie Freeman. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Freddie Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Williams is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
The third baseman.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Josh Donaldson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Stepping in, Nick Markakis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez scoops it up onto first, and that's your ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave him 7 strong innings and sets things up perfectly for the bullpen to seal the deal. Very good job out there.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 2 runs on 8 hits.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago White Sox. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Gene Segura standing in. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon
here comes the
for
first
Philadelphia,
pitch.
The shortstop.
And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up
First
in
pitch,
time. Ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce.
A ball and no strikes.
No strike.
1 out, nobody on. Harper is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
The 2-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Line toward right center. Engel arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. This is popped up. Abreu has a play, and he is out on the tag. In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the White Sox, the left fielder.
And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. Fouled away. The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 put out for out number 1.
Batting second, the third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Down the first baseline. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Up next for Chicago, Jose Abreu. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Popped him up. Real Muto over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now batting, JT Realmuto, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. Grounded weakly toward third. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez, head-to-head against Nova. He's 4 for 11. Line toward right center. And 2 quick outs here in the second. Now in the box, Maikel Franco. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Maikel Franco.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Jay has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire.
For the White Sox, the catcher.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just a tick behind for a strike. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Digging in, Ryan Cordell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss made him reach.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is... Up next will be Nick Williams. Here's the first pitch to him.
The left fielder,
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Line drive snagged on a short hop. The tag, and they got him. Standing in, Roman Quinn, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Jay. And they can't run it down. That's lifted the other way out to left. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. Two gone now here in the third. Next will be the designated hitter, Scott Kingery. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. On the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Wellington Castillo, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And that swung on and missed for strike one. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper has it in his sights, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So striding forward now, Yolmer Sanchez. His history with Jake Arrieta, just a 1 for 9. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And it's fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. Striding in once again, Gene Segura, as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch coming, here it is.
Segura.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan? Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Right fielder, number 3.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Sanchez is there on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Digging in for his second at bat, Rhys Hoskins. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Into the box now, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Now at the plate, John Jay. He went down swinging to start the home first.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Jay behind 0-2 now. Too high. 1-2.
1-2.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Now batting, the third baseman,
big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Throw to first will take care of him. Scored it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. And a ball, 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and into left field for a 1-out hit. At the plate, Nick Williams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A 1-0 delivery. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
3-2 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Engel is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder, number 24.
Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, James McCann. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 strike.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Got him swinging in the dirt. Realmuto is after it, and he makes the throw to first. McCann is retired, and there's 1 away. So striding in, Leury Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
4-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Striding into the box, Ryan Cordell looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Line towards center field. Quinn is going to have room out there. And in steps Scott Kingery. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The designated hitter.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Line drive to center field. Engel patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Lined into right, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there. Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. 0-1 the count.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third. Digging in, JT Realmuto. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Boston Red Sox. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Stepping up now, Gene Segura. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. In his career against Porcello, he's gone 4 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Segura hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Lays off 2-2. Now into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Here's another 2-2, and he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Another full count pitch home. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Lined is short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Devers has it. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. In now, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Red Sox. The right fielder, Mookie.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
0-1.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on it.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. So a runner at third here with 1 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Swing and a liner. And a base hit as the run will come in to score, and that gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and that's behind his head, and that'll get a glare. It's ball 1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Second baseman.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away. Digging in now, Michael Franco. In his career against Porcello, he's 1 for 5. Popped him up. Number 23 calls for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Here comes the first pitch.
The left fielder, Andrew.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. There's Segura, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-2. And there's a base hit on the line. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. And he punts the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The second
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Roman Quinn. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Runs up and gets this one down. Bends down and he barehands it. Hey now. Ready now, Scott Kingery, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he misses it. Ryan Brazier is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 70.
Gene Segura will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away.
Number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
He's set. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Kingery leads off first with one away. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to feed it into the ground.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And Mookie will make. Striding in for Boston, Jackie Bradley Jr.
For the Red Sox.
First offering on its
The
way.
center fielder,
Bunt
Jackie
attempt here as he gets this one
Bradley
down.
Jr.
And he barely gets to the bag in time, and a close play for out number 1.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Now the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Lifted in the air to center field. Williams is under it, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He reached on a single in his first try.
The first baseman, number 17.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Up with it, Vasquez. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Popped him up. Bogarts is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit in the air to shallow center. Bogarts onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll. Now at the plate, Xander Bogarts. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass. The set and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Segura for one. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. And this one's in the dirt. Pitch is low and in the dirt, and that's going to allow that runner to steal his way into scoring position here with 2 away. The set and the 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. The set and the 1-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Oh, and the pitch is low, and it won't be dug out, so he's going to take third on the stolen base. Here's the 2-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue.
And we'll have to leave it there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Maikel Franco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Up next will be Nick Williams. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that misses ball 1. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Popped him up. Bogarts waits on it. 2 down. Striding forward now is the DH, Roman Quinn, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. A bouncer up the middle, scooped up, and the off-balance throw gets him as he... Stepping into the box, Mitch Moreland comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The first baseman, Mitch.
A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Popped him up. Real Muto is there. 1 out. Stepping in, number 23. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit down the line at first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. First pitch on its way. He's running. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And it's a perfect bunt as they can't even get to the ball. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it will wind up first and second here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. 0-1 the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 1-1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Digging in once again, Rafael Devers. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out. And now everybody's running. Now the suicide squeeze, but it's popped up. Hoskins is there, and he'll bring this one in. Out at the plate as they slap the tag on him. Now at the plate, Scott Kingery. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Kingery.
To third. Devers gloves it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gene Segura. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Line drive to center field. Bradley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Ranging back is Bradley, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. So stepping in, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And now it'll be the catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Leading off. The inning.
For the Red Sox, the shortstop, Xander.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
High in the air out to center field. Williams is under it. He's got it 1 away. Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a walk in his last trip.
J.D.
Hector Neris is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above their zone a little bit.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. J.D. Martinez becomes out number 2 this inning. Williams will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Ready for another shot now, Cesar Hernandez. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. This is pulled into right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Michael Franco. It's been an 0 for 2 effort. Heath Hembree comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 37, Heath Hembree.
A 1 pitch on its way, fouled away. 0-2, here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Betts sprinting after it. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
The batter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Nick Williams goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch on the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here, as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
The batter.
And in steps Scott Kingery. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. The set and the 1-1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Gene Segura. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Comes set, the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Betts is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out. Stepping up to the plate, Christian Vasquez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
The catcher.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch on. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Settling in now, number 23. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And it's off the green monster. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Jackie Bradley now. His career numbers against Hector Neris. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Bradley Jr.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 46.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Williams has a beat on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand it. Ready for another chance. Bryce Harper will start us off in the 8th. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Line to the right side. Betts is there and he has it for the out. Ready to take his hacks again, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Another one fouled off and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. Now another 0-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily and the side is retired. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
For the Red Sox, the right fielder.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And the pitch. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now
standing in, Rafael Devers. He was a double play victim last time around. Tried to check it and it's 0-1. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, the head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's 2 for 4. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And it's fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up. And
a swing and a miss. That retires the side. Striding in to start the 9th, Cesar Hernandez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Bradley is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. So next to the plate for the Phils, Maikel Franco. He doubled his last time through. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Vasquez corrals it, and the throw is in time. Franco is retired. 2 down now.
The center fielder,
into the box, Nick Williams. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. No hits to this point. Mike Morin enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for
first pitch of the at-bat.
Number 28.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Morin.
ball and a strike.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Now batting, left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The 2-2. A square to bunt, and it's popped up. And that's a foul ball. He's down on strikes for the first out. Red Sox down to their final out now. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
Great job right there to hold up. Game could have been over. Gives himself another chance.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Our final line score this afternoon.